you are a soul in evolution. The people in your life are there to help you grow, to help you to know more about who you are. So when they push your buttons, say, oh, okay, yay, 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 you're here, you're going to help me to grow. And I am not going to take it personally. And I think that is one of the most important things I can say. Do not take it personally. It's so easy to get into this stuff that we take personally. Get detached, and being detached doesn't mean you're indifferent. Oh, phooey, I don't give a darn. Detachment is, I can stand here and listen to what you have to say, and you may be talking to me in a personal way that I've done something that you didn't like. I can listen to that. I can evaluate it, but I don't have to hand it back to you. In other words, you're angry with me? Well, I can be just as angry with you. You think you can tell me that? I can tell you this. And this is what gets you into trouble, because then you take that karma and you multiply it and multiply it until it's a great big huge ball of nothingness, and then you're feeling bad about yourself. The other person's feeling bad about themselves, and you don't know how to get yourself realigned with yourself and with them. So do what's in the best interest of your soul. Is always do not take things personally. That is a step of going beyond the opposites. That is the Christ consciousness, the fourth dimensional consciousness. Because there's a whole world here. There's a whole different world that you can live on. Have your energy, and that is so much more freer than what you're doing right now. Because every time I take a veil off, and I talk about them as veils, I take a veil off, I get freer. But then I have to go through another veil. And then I get freer and freer. So the goal is to become 100% conscious. Because right now, a lot of you are 2/10 conscious, 3/10 conscious. A lot are just 1/10 conscious. The goal is to become 100% conscious of the soul and beingness, which is the step that you'll take into the next dimension of your beingness. You may be in this body, but you aren't looking at life the same way in any way, the same way as you looked at it before. One experience can open you up to more of those God experiences, which takes the veils down so that you can work in the best interest of your whole beingness instead of just working in the best interest of the personality self, which is just there to create more karma. It really is. Our personalities will put us in the box because it's selfish, it wants what it wants, and it wants what it wants now. It wants what it wants now. Like a little child. They want what they want now, and they will scream and cry and try and get it. Well, our personality selves are just like that, even though we are now grown people. We still have that thing going on, where I want what I want when I want it. And then if you don't give me what I want when I want it, then I don't like you anymore. And you see, what does that create? More karma, more karma, more karma. And then the ball gets bigger, and it gets harder to take it down, and the anger gets bigger, and the disappointment gets more, the resentment gets more, and then nothing gets settled. So if you can be impersonal, look at your things, don't take them personally, then you can embrace what's going on with new eyes, new ears, and a new feeling. Because when we don't feel right about ourselves, we affect other people because of the way we will act. We won't be as patient. We won't be as forgiving. We won't be as comforting or nurturing. We're hurting ourselves. We need someone to take care of us. You see, I found that out about myself. I need you to take care of me. Now what am I going to do if you're not taking care of me? And it's just like, oh, Jane, there's something really wrong with you. If you need another person, you have everything you need within you. And if you will just stop needing and get here, then you're going to be able to really stand in the midst of yourself and working in the perfect energy pattern to bring that forth, which is your inheritance from God to move in the best interest of your soul. So forgiveness, don't take things personally. Understand that there is karma that you're doing. Understand that you've been in lifetimes with these people, that your souls that you've been with before. All of us have probably been in a lifetime together, somewhere along the line. Because we've gathered together as a group, there's maybe some way, there's a fringe here, a fringe there. Some are more deeply related spiritually, soul-wise, than others. But we're all in this ball game together. So it's in our best interest to support each other, help each other, and be there for each other, to talk to each other through it. So hopefully you're going to find other people in the world like us that you can talk to and work with, and you can support. They can support you. And then that way, what happens is you have a support team that can really, really bring you into a greater understanding of yourself. So with all that stuff I just said, I support you on your journey as we all try to stay on that tightrope without jumping off of it one way or the other.